在2008年的金融危机之后，到底在房地产的投资行业该怎么样进行运作？有很多的困难，但是也有很多有创造力的这个投资者呢，他们有很多新的 idea。今天呢，我们就为大家来介绍一个很有创意的投资公司，他们是叫 SCIG 公司，是在 Solano County 的一个社区投资 group。那让我们首先来欢迎我们的嘉宾 ，Welcome Hannah and Caroline. So, Hannah, can you tell us more background about SCIG and what do you do differently than the other real estate business?
Sure. Well, in the current economy, there are very tight credit markets, and the banks are not lending to families who desire to get into homeownership. So what we do is we purchase REO properties, distressed homes, foreclosed homes. We renovate them, and we put families into homeownership. And we provide financing for those families.
You also have an option, Caroline, for the buyers to rent to buy, right?
Yes, we give them two opportunities. We can finance the property for them, or we can do a program which is a rent-to-own program. So usually it's 24 months. They do a rental agreement. They get a credit every month for part of the payment, which goes towards a down payment, and within 24 months we work towards getting them bank financing.
So I saw a little clip on your website and showing that a house that is not very good looking and you turned it into a very well renovated house.
Welcome to this lovely home in Vallejo, California. As you come through the front door, you'll notice that it's a split level home, 3 bedrooms, 2 bathrooms. This bathroom will be completely renovated. Total square footage on this home is 1,600 square feet. This is one of the bottom bedrooms.
Hardwood floors. We have also gone and installed the dual pane windows. There's a beautiful selection of light fixtures in the home, and the interior doors have all been replaced as well, in addition to the tile floor in the entry. So let's take a further walk. We are in the lower level bedroom suite. And I'd like to show you the new bathrooms, complete with tile floors and tile bath and tub surround and flooring counter, as well as both bedrooms. As you will see, the fixtures have all been replaced. And the doors, interior doors have been replaced as well, the 2-panel raised panel doors. And new blinds have also been installed.
Wow, wow. So amazing. So then how do you differentiate this investment from other investment business?
Well, typically when an investor has capital, they'll put it in a bank and they'll earn maybe 1.5% to 2% interest on that money. And then the bank will then lend that money out at a higher yield. So what we do is we move the bank out of the picture and we fill that gap. So we have investors with capital, and then we place their capital in a safe, secure investment, which is housing, which is a basic human need. And they earn a higher return on their money, and it's a secure investment for them. So I call it investing on Main Street, not Wall Street.
Because this will help people in the Main Street to get a property that they may not get through the bank credit?
Correct. They can get into home ownership for possibly the first time or return to home ownership with a sensible mortgage product in a home they can afford.
But one thing you probably have to let the investor be confident enough is to have enough insurance on their investment money, right?
Yeah, well, they have collateral. I mean, they have the first lien on the property, and they have a promissory note from the buyer, so they are secured.
You know, how did you come up with this idea? This
The rent-to-own, usually it's really revolves around supply and demand. What is everybody in the equation looking for, and can we put it together? So what I noticed when I had a newspaper article written about my rent-to-own, I had 100 phone calls the following day from people who wanted to be in a rent-to-own program. And when I talk to investors and they see that they can make 7.5% compared to 2% and help a family get into a home, they love the concept.
So it's a bridge to bring the investor and buyers together. Wonderful. And can you also share a story about, you know, a buyer, how do they feel this option, rent to buy and own a property?
Yeah, we a recent couple that we put into home ownership gave us a video testimonial, and they were ecstatic, and they said they were sleeping better at night. Their payment used to be $1,800 on the house that they were renting, and their payment on what we put them into was $950 a month.
那么刚才汉娜女士和Caroline 女士所要讲到的内容呢，会在5月22号的房地产展览上他们会给予更加详细的介绍。如果您感兴趣的话呢，这是一个好机会和他们亲自面谈。